at this. Bloody hell, I just got here. Cutting it close, Friday arvo. Very dark. And just got here. But I'm here. Just pulled up with me and Shannon. And we've got a bit of bait. We're going to try and catch a feed. We've got no food. I'm going to try and make a soup of crabs and fish, hopefully, or we're going to go hungry. That's the way it is. We've got some pilchards and squid and just old frozen bait there. Hoping to get some crabs and whatever we can get, crabs and bream and whatever's around, really. But it's good to be back out here. The wind just dropped off. It's quite hectic this morning as we're driving down, actually, and it looks good now. Perfect timing. Might be a good night. And then hopefully have a fish tomorrow. Whether we use plastics or bait, we'll see. Probably plastics. We'll see how we go. Anyway, it's beautiful arvo. I better get stuff sorted. Get stuff loaded up before it gets dark. Alright, we're going to run 2 setups tonight. It's very low current around this area. So I'm just going to use a cube, no sinker at all on that. I put a little bit of burley out. The old rabbit pellets with tuna oil on it. And we sprinkled that around, so that should attract a few around. So we just lobbed that one out, no sinker. Oh, it's very low current around here, so that should be fine going down. It'll look more realistic, a lot more natural floating down. Right. Leave that there. The other setup we're going to run is just a 3/4 pilchard. I've got a 5/0 hook on that, and then I'm just running a small beam sinker. The other setup, smaller one's got a 3/0 hook on it. Alright, let's lob this one out. 15-pound lines on this one. The waiting game. We're going to make ourselves a cuppa. And then hopefully catch a few fish for dinner. Crabs too, hopefully. See how we go. There we go, the first the floater went off, the little cube, and we've got a good sized tailer. So that'll be perfect in the dish I'm going to prepare. And even better, I can use the head as a crab bait as well. So that could be a really good soup we're going to put together here. Alright, let's prep this guy up. Look at that, guys, little Dewey. Just got up out of bed. I had a couple of baits. Jeez, I was pulling one in on the other rod. And this one went off, missed a big one, pulled the hooks on in. There's a little one, I reckon I had a big Dewey on before. It's good to see just as the sun's coming up. We'll let this little fella go. Absolute little perfect miniature. They're an absolute perfect miniature, they are. Alright, let's let them go. And that was just on a pilchard chunk. No sinker. Been getting some big hits on it actually. I reckon I could get something decent here. One again. Put my rod down and try again. Yeah, they love this time of day. Oh, another Dewey. Another Dewey. Just on the pilchard chunk, one after another. Bloody beautiful. Look at these little fellas. Glistening they are in the sun. Yeah, just on pilchard gibbs. Tell you what, I reckon there's some big ones around here too. Perfect little miniature. Alright, let me go. Oh, sorry mate. Let me go. Got my bait back. What's the plan today? I'm going to start off on plastics. I flash up the 5" I'm using. And I've got a little 50mm vibe as well. I'll be flicking in between those two. And we'll be drifting with pilchards as well. and then going to grab some yabbies and heading back to the yacht and cooking a feed, hopefully, because still haven't eaten since last night, and we're just eating chocolates and snacks, so we really need a feed, and hopefully we get a couple of fish, cook up. Only a snapper or something. That's what I expect on this little lure, eh? Look at that little lure I'm using. Tiny little vibe. I've been too scared to use it. Everywhere else for the tail of it. I thought I'd give it a go today. Tiny little vibe. Look at that. Should get a bit of variety on this one. Be shallow for him to come through there. Ah, look. Ha ha. Ha ha ha. Yeah. Yeah. What was he doing anyway? Like, charging out here. What's he doing now? Stopping and surveying his engine issues, is he? I think you love it when authority. I swear he was charging out. Pull us over too. The way he was charging.
Somewhat, yeah. Yeah, he's just aimlessly good.
Oh, he's coming back for another go, is he? He's tilted the motors up a bit. He's having another. Oh no, he's doing the U-turn. Oh no, he's having another go. Here he goes. Jesus. Here he goes again. He's not giving. He's just going full steam this time. He got out that time. He is charging straight for us, the bloke too. Calm down, mate. How you going, mate? Good.
My name's Jesse, I'm from Maritime. I'm just going to do a quick safety check.
Yeah, mate.
I won't take up too much of your time. Have you had a safety check recently?
Yeah, mate, I've had plenty.
No worries. Do you know roughly how long ago?
Probably 4 months or 5 months ago.
No worries. So, just so you're aware, pretty much every time we come across you, we'll check life jackets as a minimum. The amount of people on board will vary from trip to trip. Yeah. And then once every few months, we'll go through everything top to bottom. Yeah. So I've just popped your rego in here. Yeah, it was only about 4 months ago. So if you don't mind, I'll just quickly do a top to bottom.
Yeah, mate.
Could I see 2 life jackets, please, and a fire extinguisher?
Fire extinguisher, EPIRB. Got 2 inflatables. The blue one as well. Got 3 inflatables up the front there.
No worries. With those inflatable jackets, you're aware of the servicing?
Yeah, mate. I just get new ones. I really do.
You
can no, I know how to do it. But I keep them up to date. I do YouTube videos and that, so
okay,
I'm always changing my stuff around, mate.
Yeah, gotcha. I don't know about you, but for me personally, I'd rather be able to buy a case of beer.
Yeah. I got oars,
there,
I got bucket.
Bucket, yeah, fantastic. Just with that extinguisher, I don't love the condition of it. See how it's starting to rust out at the top?
Yeah, I just leave it in the boat, but it is. I think the date on it's pretty damn new. Oh, the bloody thing's fallen off. But I did purchase that like 6 months ago or something, not long ago.
Might be worth trying to find somewhere, like, I know it's difficult on a small boat, absolutely appreciate that, but it might be worth trying to find somewhere
out of the weather. Yeah, I should get a safety box.
Yeah,
keep
perfect.
everything in
something like that, just so then you can keep it all together, keep it all in good condition, because the last thing you want is to be relying on something that might have rusted out. Yeah. And when it shouldn't have.
And I got.
Do you have a floating waterproof torch?
I got a nav light.
Yep. And the torch. Works, which is fantastic.
I got some flares.
Yeah, no sweat.
And I got an anchor up there, mate. I got everything.
Yeah, perfect. I've got the boat registered to Luke Hunter.
Yep.
Is that you?
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. Appreciate your time, Luke.
No worries, mate.
So yeah, I reckon getting a safety box, like
yeah.
I think I got one from Bunnings the other day. It's on one of the other boats, but I think it was $17 and it was a watertight one.
Yeah, right.
So you can pop everything in there and then you ride as range.
Yeah, cool, mate.
Perfect. Appreciate your time, guys. Have a good day.
Have a good one. Catch you, mate. Oh, that's a good one. Flathead, I think. Oh, I've got my camera around too. Might have one for the pot here, mate. Took it like a good one. Oh, yeah, nice keep. Ooh, might need a net on him actually. Yeah. Ooh. Nice flatty. Bring him up that side, mate. Nice flathead. 60 centimetres, I suppose, eh? Jeez, helpful. Jeez, that's more than a meal for us, mate. Oh, well, that's why I couldn't lift him. It's a good flatty. Just on the pilchard.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm thinking myself there.
There's
mate.
breakfast.
Yeah. Here we go. Look at that, nice flatty. Beauty. Nice colours on him. Look at the colours. Absolute beautiful fish. And we're going to keep that one for the table. Put him in our soup when we get back. Because we didn't eat much last night apart from chocolate and biscuits and a couple of rum cans, and that was our dinner. So we're going to try and have some today. Alright, I'll clean him up. Oh God, what a greedy flathead. What a greedy flathead. On that huge plastic. Look at the size of that plastic. It's a 6-inch, I think. I mean, tiny flathead, probably 35 centimetres. Here you go. There you go. Oh, it's working. It's need a big one to eat it. A little one can eat it. Surely a big one can eat it. Jesus. I thought I had seaweed on here, and it must have been a flathead just sitting there. But I picked it up and it's taken off. But yeah, didn't feel like a bad fish either. Oh, I don't know what it is actually. I really don't. Feels almost trevally or something. Yeah, I think I'm gonna need a net. No idea what this is. Doesn't feel like a flathead, but might have just picked the rod up at the right time. Ooh. What have we got here? Fair bit of weight. Jesus. Come on, give us. Oh, it's a big flathead. Oh no, that's seaweed on the line there. That must have been what I felt. And then something's grabbed me.
That's the seaweed.
That's a seaweed. It's a fish. I think it's. Oh,
Yeah.
It's a dewy, is it?
So.
A salmon.
Oh.
It's a salmon. Bloody hell. Yeah, I must have just picked the rod up at the right time. Big bit of seaweed there. Oh, hey, not bad fish, mate. Ah. Oh, sorry. Yeah, not bad salmon. It's on the pilchard chunk. They always put up a good fight. You never know what you got. Turn him around so he doesn't have that look on him. A beautiful fish, right? Just on the pilchard chunk. Yeah, I must have just picked up the rod and wound it a bit, and he's grabbed it straight up. Might keep him for bait, with nice fresh bait. Or if not, in the soup. Nothing wrong with in the soup.
A bit of stock.
Nice salmon, just on the pilchard chunk. Geez, they fight hard. I thought I had a ripper on. I wasn't sure what I got, because salmon aren't that common in here. But anyway, good bait. We'll keep him for bait. Couple of nice fish in there. Nice lobby. Big sucker. Getting a few yabbies. Starting to run low on bait. We thought we'd better get some before the tide comes in. Good opportunity when it's like this. Sandbanks are all out of the water. Easy pumping. You would not believe how ravenous we are. We still have not eaten. I tell you, I was pumping yabbies, I was getting weak, and it was from lack of food. We thought we'd do it tough, you know, we thought we'd just come out and catch a feed and whatever. We did, but we decided to eat snacks last night. Now breakfast has come, we're still starving, we had to go catch a feed, and we got the flathead. I ended up getting some cockles, which are really good base for a soup. These little cockles, they're good. Great base. I used to use them when I was a kid. I used to gather crabs and fish and prawns and put it all in a pot and boil it up like a big broth. Bit of stock and herbs and spices in there, and yeah, I'll tell you what, it's beautiful. Absolutely good for you, good hot meal, and you caught it all yourself. Can't complain. Alright, let's get this stuff in here, all the herbs. We're not going to muck around here. Got the cockles, the tailor, the flathead there. Got parsley, chives and mint from the garden. Chuck that in, because that's all we got. Got a lemon here, we'll squeeze that in there. Not much science to this, as long as it's got good flavour and a good base, we can have a good soup. Right. We definitely want some garlic salt in there, well, salt starters. Fair bit in there. The onion powder, whatever spices you like, get them in there. Get them in there, basically. Bit of pepper. Got to have pepper in there. Everything's got to have pepper. Just ask Shannon. Just ask Shannon how I put my pepper on everything. Alright, that's about it. Pretty much ready to go there, I think. I'll put a bit of garlic powder in as well.
Load that garlic.
Yeah, we already got the garlic salt in, but put some garlic powder in as well. Alright, get that water in.
I'll grab you another bottle.
Got a bit in here, but yeah, we'll get another bottle in here. We'll get a bit more water in there now. That's looking good. Alright, finish the pour there, the rest of the water. We just want enough to cover it, get that flavour cooked in. You don't want too much water because you're just going to water it down too much. So just enough, cockles and fish in there. Let's get it on. Because we are ravenous. Get this food on. Alright, we're finally ready to go here. Bloody hell, been waiting for this. Check it out. Have a good look at it. That soup's thickened up nicely. I'm just going to put some on here so we can have a little peck at it and give it a bit of good presentation. Look at these cockles. Have a look at them on the inside there. They're beautiful. And they add great flavour, those cockles. Better not put too much soup in there. They add great flavour to the dish. It's like a real good depth to it. Load them now. Alright, let's get it in. I'm going to give the cameraman here a spoon, he can have a go. And, geez, I'm going to try one of these little cockles here.
Yeah, you jump straight
up
into that.
Oh, it's been years since I've eaten one of them. And they are good. Good flavour. That soup.
Oh, they're great.
That soup is just... That's the delightful. I tell you, I don't know if it's because I'm hungry. Oh, I really don't know, but this is mouth-watering, I'm telling you right now. This is like the best thing I've ever eaten. I do think it's because I'm hungry, but
I guess we'll just have to do it again next time and see.
We're just gonna have to rip in.
Take this cyclone.
Alright, here we go, mate. There's a bit of soup on there. What do you reckon? Oh. Fuck it. It's good, eh?
Yep.
There you go.
Get another one of these.
Bloody beautiful. Can't complain about that. And so good for you. Really is one of the healthiest meals you can eat. Caught it ourselves not long ago. Cooked it up. A few herbs, few spices. That easy. Yeah, still haven't been able to enjoy that soup. Got a crab on here, I'm pretty sure. Which is what we're chasing. It's a shame he didn't come a bit earlier. We would have put him in the soup. Oh, he's hanging on just. Nice bluey. There we go. Look at that for a bluey. Bloody ripper. Absolute ripper. The old blue swimmer, can't beat him. Put him in the esky, beautiful eater. I'll be cooking him up the same way. Somebody's taking the crab bait here. Oh, nice flatty. Look at this one. Yeah, that job. A bit bigger than the last one. Big boy. That's a good flatty. Yeah, a bit bigger than the last one. Absolute ripper. On the mess everywhere. Can't complain about that on the crab bait. Tell you what, every time we come here, look at that. It's a good fish. That is a good fish. Big 6-0 hook. And I was going for a crab on there, so I had a really big chunk of salmon on there, but Mr. Flathead decided he would take it. Which is alright, we'll take a couple of fish home actually. I've got a crab and a flathead now, so that'd be good at home. We'll enjoy him. I might cook something else at home. Alright, I'm going to put him out of his misery. Awesome.
Certainly works.
Stone cold dead. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. The old Captain Morgan, pirate's life for me. Get him back out. On the tight little baby flathead on the tiny little lure. It's a fitting match. I don't know what that lure is. It's about a 50 mil, I think, maybe a 45. Tiny little lure, and he's engulfed it. Oh, I got it. Little fella. I'll let him go. Flathead around here, isn't there? I'm on again here. What do we got? Another flathead. Oh, seaweed flathead. What's going on with this spot? It just you don't even have to move. It's just full of fruit. Full of fruit. This is this new endangered species of flathead. This one, it's the old seaweed flathead. You don't often get them, but good eating. Good eating, the old seaweed flathead. and we're going to knock him on the head, because he is an absolute beautiful specimen.
Another one for the hot pot.
Yeah, another one for the hot pot. No, I think we're even fishing chips or something when we get home. I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, we'll decide. Put him out of his misery. Easy fishing, mate. Easy fishing. Glad we picked this fishing spot for this yacht.
It's like it was fate.
Here we are down the beach for a beach session, and I'm at Lakes Beach, and we don't really have these gutters and stuff like that as much as we do at other beaches, but we tend to have main gutters and washout areas down here. So I got one big washout area to the right. It's all sort of light coloured water. And then I got a bit of clear water in the centre. And then we've got another washout area on this side. So I'm going to be fishing the edges of the washout area. So my bait's in the clear. I will be fishing a bit in the washout as well. But rising tide, we're about an hour and a half from high tide. So I'll be fishing both sides of high tide. Be fishing with a couple of young blokes today, a couple of teenagers, so it should be a bit of fun. Hopefully we can get into the fish. Glorious bloody day down here, I tell you. A little bit of breeze, but it should be good for fishing, I reckon. Blowing the bait in. What have I got today? I've got a long shank hook and a 3/0 octopus hook there. 3-way swivels and a little sand sinker there. Bit of variety for the bait today. Got pilchard cubes, just little pilchard cubes. Fresh squid, fresh salmon chunks, and we've got yabbies in here as well, live yabbies. I'll give you a look at them. So I've got a good variety down here. Should catch some fish on the rising tide. This bottom hook, I'm going to go straight away yabby, just to have a feel of bait, see what's out there. And the top bait, might go a bit of squid and a pilchard cube. Like that. So good variety. Got the squid pilchard there. We've got the yabby on that one. Let's get out there and see what's out there. Just show you these yabbies. Live bait. Alright. Always good, the first bait. You never know what's out there. Like 10 seconds, you reckon?
I just walked to this boat.
Looks like a bloody good fish. It's taken a fair bit of line off you too, mate. Oh, salmon. Big salmon. Oh, he might have thrown it. Did he throw the hook? No, he's still there. He's still there.
That was like 5 seconds.
Oh no, you might have dropped him, did you?
I think I did.
Yeah, I seen him jump up and throw the hook. He was a good sized one. Oh, well.
Live yabby, 5 seconds.
Yeah, what did he take? Probably the pilchard. Oh,
The yabby.
yeah, he took the yabby. Gets a little flat. Hey. Oh, he fell off.
Oh, God.
They're the blue spot ones. The ocean breed.
Yeah.
Watch the spikes on it. You can see how big the spikes are on his head.
Yeah, I'll just see if they come on.
They're like ginormous spikes. Yeah, they can be smaller, these ones too. They can be
Yeah, I've caught some baby ones before.
33 centimetres is legal on these. Where the Duskies are like 36, these ones only have to be 33. Still got him, mate? Good fish it. So when that slack line comes, just try and walk with him sort of thing, walk back, keep that tension on. What do you call him, mate? Another salmon, you reckon?
Yeah, I reckon.
Big fish?
Oh, I definitely was the last one.
Oh, quick, wine.
I reckon he came off.
No, he's still there. Trevally. Little Trevally.
I don't know why, but he's got heavier than the 7.
You want to take him home, mate?
Yeah.
Look how clean he is.
They're
been-
good eating, aren't they?
Yeah, they're not bad.
You said that was like one of your favourite eaters.
Yeah, I'll prep him up for you. I'll bleed him and that. Yay! Another big boy. What's going on with your rod, mate? It's just going off over here.
I just got a few bites then too.
Maybe you missed. Still got him, but maybe it's flatty or something.
Maybe he's off now.
Yeah, you might have lost him. No, you got some. Broom, is it? Yeah, Brimbo. Nice Brimbo.
Good one. Keeper.
A bit more variety. We're asking for the variety. It's just, here it comes.
Caught myself. That's probably like the biggest brim I've caught.
See how much cleaner they are on the beach?
I reckon I've caught the smallest brim in the world.
Yeah, right.
It's like,
Was that when we were going
Yeah.
for the pallet?
So clean, eh? Alright, another one for the table.
another one. Gonna be eating good tonight. Do you want to keep Eddie?
Nah, I've got fish at home from yesterday actually. Yeah, you got one. What do you got this time? Flatty.
Yeah, variety.
Bit bigger, might be a keeper. Let's get the brag,
You
mate.
weren't recording for all them, were you?
Hey? Yeah, I got it recorded. I'll get the brag back out. He might be 33. Let's have a look-see at him. I reckon he'd be 33.
Did you get my brim up?
Yeah. Oh, it's going off everywhere.
3 fishing like what?
What's that? These are good eating, these.
Yeah, I love fun, isn't it? I don't feel they're 8 feet.
A blue spot, they're really nice. Yeah. So they only have to be 33, so he's well and truly legal.
Has he got a lot of meat on him, but?
Yeah, these are top eating, mate. These are heaps better than the Duskies. They're like a cleaner flesh. The old blue spot. I hold him under here because see the big spikes there.
Why don't we just grab in the middle?
Nah. All right, we'll spike him. Yeah. Oh, you get him? Jeez, you nearly ripped his head off. Get him or miss him?
Yeah, I got him. Yeah.
What's he? Here we go, your first fish, mate.
Hopefully it's a salmon.
It's been unfair, it's been
I was
lopsided.
about to run to that too.
Didn't look that big. Might be a little flathead or something. Oh, you got him?
Oh, you got him.
Little flathead. Oh, I think so. Oh, nah, I might have missed him.
Right out the bloody mouth.
Oh, it might be a little flathead maybe.
Yeah, I think it's
Not a little flathead. Easy release.
done that twice.
Too easy to
Flathead number 20. Yeah,
Tiny one.
he is lucky to be 30, that one. You getting done, mate?
Yeah, he's got the lucky one.
Another one?
But I've got 3 keys.
Hey? Bit bigger.
Right.
Might be
What do you
a,
reckon it is? Bloody again? Probably.
might be a keeper flatty, you reckon? Ooh, taking a bit of drag, mate. Brimbo. Big Brimbo.
That's massive. What is it?
Big Brim.
Oh, I thought you said a grippo.
No, man. Big Brimbo. Oh, he just came off.
Oh no.
I knew it was going to come off, that's why I winded in heaps.
That's why I'm red
Watch your
down
feet, watch
there.
your feet.
Bloody beauty Brim.
That's pretty big.
He is big.
I might take a photo of him.
You want a photo?
Yeah.
You hold him. You hold him. I'll get one on the GoPro for you too. Alright, watch the top spokes. Nice one, mate. About 35 centimetres. Good meeting size. Nice clean Brim. Got one on your phone or something, do you? Or
Yeah, I'll do it when we get home.
it's looking a bit more respectable. Looking a bit more
That's bigger, that's heaps bigger than my one.
Looking a bit more respectable in there,
Biggest
mate.
fish of the day, like you said.
There you go. Alright guys, if you ain't fishing you're wishing, I'll see you on the water. Catch us.